This truck has a market adjustment of $37,000. The total price of it is 150 grand. So I finally found one, a 2023 Ford Maverick. All right, and just to check up of the F-150 levels at this dealership, they've actually got 5 full rows of these F-150s. If I were to order one through you guys, how long would it take?
I can't even order.
You can't even order them. That's what I'm hearing from other dealerships. All right, so now what's the best way to actually increase sales? Not by lowering your prices, but by getting a taco van. So I am on a journey today that will span across multiple Ford dealerships. I am on a journey, a quest, a whatever you want to call it. I'm just trying to find a new Ford Maverick, see if they have one I can even buy and how much they're going to charge for it. All right, so I actually found one. I found a brand new Ford Maverick. Unfortunately, it's behind the building and it's going to be special order, I would assume. Let's go up to the sticker. There's a brand new sticker on it. It says 2023 XLT Ford Maverick. It's the 2.5 hybrid motor. Total MSRP on it's $30,040. But it says special order. What special order means is that it's a special order and it was ordered for a customer. So this is not going to make it to their lot. This has been ordered probably by a customer 6-7 months ago, and now they're finally getting it in. So no Ford Mavericks here. Let's go on to the next one. So one thing we can find new on every Ford dealership that I've been to are Ford Lightnings. They've actually got 3 of these here. No Ford Mavericks, 3 Ford Lightnings. So I did find a used Ford Maverick. It's a 2022, says it's got 4,000 miles on it. The thing about it is it's a Lariat, so it's a little bit higher package than the one that we saw over there that was still new. But this one, this used one, is almost $40,000. That's what they're selling it for. So there you go. You can get a brand new one, 2023, almost no miles, for about $30,000, or you can buy a used one with 4,000 miles on it for $10,000 more. And just to do an F-150 checkup while I'm here at these Ford dealerships, F-150s, line of F-150s, and 0 Mavericks. All right, so this is actually the first 2-door Shelby truck I've seen. I've seen some 4-doors and they're crazy money, but this one right here has a market adjustment of $37,000. The total price of it is 150 grand. This truck, I know it's fast. I know it's the top of the line, whatever. That's an ugly truck. It's 150 grand, 2 doors. That's crazy. That's crazy. Ford, that's crazy. That's crazy. Market adjustment, $37,000. That's crazy. All right, so here are 2 full rows of F-150s. They're the Black Widow package, and they're all between $90,000 and $100,000. I mean, they're all just going to keep sitting here because people just can't afford these trucks. That's too much money for a truck. So I actually just saw a brand new Ford Maverick out front. The problem is, just like at the last dealership, it was a special order, so it just got delivered in. And this customer actually ordered this Maverick, and they are paying I think it was like $7,500 dealer adjustment on top of the MSRP. Now at the last Ford dealership that I went to, they said that I could order a Ford Maverick and I could pay MSRP, but I have to wait 6 to 8 months to get it. I'm assuming that here at this dealership, the wait is going to be just the same, but at this dealership, you get to pay an additional $7,500 to be able to wait for this Ford Maverick. So the Ford Maverick is in high demand, right? Any small, affordable truck is in high demand. So now why does Ford not just pump out these Mavericks and get them to these customers that really want to buy these cheaper trucks? Well, it's really an easy answer. It's because Ford doesn't really make all that much money off producing these Mavericks. These dealers that are selling these trucks, they really don't make all that much money off of selling these Mavericks. So Ford does not want to take a customer away from buying one of these nice big F-150s because they make so much more money selling an F-150 to a consumer than they do a Maverick. So they're going to leave these Mavericks in short supply because they would rather sell you an F-150 than they would a Maverick. All right, and just to check up of the F-150 levels at this dealership, they've actually got 5 full rows of these F-150s. So it's really simple. Ford does not want to take a potential consumer that would buy this more expensive F-150 and then entice them with a $30,000, $35,000 Maverick. So another thing I wanted to look at too is I want to look at the next step up from the Ford Maverick, and that's going to be the Ranger, right? So we got a Ranger right here. I want to see what the price is on this Ranger as compared to the Ford Maverick. That's $30,000 to $35,000. So this is a 2023 Super Crew 4x4. It's a Lariat Ranger, and the total MSRP on this is $46,500. I don't see any dealer markups, anything like that. But so the next step up from a Maverick is going to be your Ranger, and it's right at what, $45,000. And just because I'm here, we've got this Bronco, it's an Outer Banks edition. It's got a $10,000 markup here, so the total price on this one is $70,000 at this dealership. And I know what a lot of you are saying. Well, Brandon, you're saying that Ford can't sell trucks. They're not selling anything, stuff's stacking up, but their sales year over year are up. Well, yeah, that's true. But they're getting a lot more production, and they're getting a lot more of these trucks onto dealers' lots, and their numbers aren't going up, their sales aren't going up at the same clip that they're getting inventory in. I'll give you an example. So if we're at a Ford dealership like this, a year ago, they might have only had 20 trucks. And in that month, they would sell through 20 trucks. So they would sell 20 out of 20 trucks. Now we fast forward to right now, and now they have 100 trucks on their lot, but they're only selling 24 trucks in a month. So yes, in a sense, they're selling more trucks than they were a month ago, but when they're getting that amount of inventory loaded up on their lots, they should be blowing last year's numbers out of the water. And that's what we're seeing. We're seeing that they're increasing in inventory, but they're not increasing at the same rate of actual sales year over year. And that's why there's going to be a big problem, is because Ford is pumping these trucks to these dealers, and they're getting way more trucks than they can actually sell them. So they keep building and building and building. That's why you're seeing days supply of these F-150s continuously go up. A few months ago, we saw like 57. A couple months ago, we saw 83. Last month, we saw numbers over 100 days of inventory for these F-150 trucks. Those numbers can't keep going up until these Ford dealers have to say, you know what, we can't take any more F-150s. And there's nothing coming up, there's no interest rate cut that's coming up that's going to allow them to sell more trucks than what they're selling now. So at some point, Ford has to stop sending these F-150s to these dealerships. What's up, man? Good, good. I've got a YouTube channel, and I'm on the car market. Okay. And I'm looking for a brand new Ford Maverick. I'm guessing you don't have one. If I were to order one through you guys, how long would it take?
I can't even order.
You can't even order them. That's what I'm hearing from other dealerships. Okay.
So they opened up 23.
I'm recording just our voice. I'm not putting.
They opened up 23 order banks.
Right.
Back in January, February. Yeah. They were open for about 4 days.
Okay.
They sold out the year in 4 days.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yep.
Okay. Very interesting.
Yep.
Well, I appreciate it, man.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You too. All right, F-150 check at this dealership. Full row, actually a very long row. And if we walk through this row, what do you get? You get another full row of F-150s and 0 Ford Mavericks. So I finally found one, a 2023 Ford Maverick Trimmer Edition. So I just had a sales rep tell me that this one is brand new and I can actually buy it. I want to ask some more questions. He's going to go help another customer, but as soon as he's done, I don't want to waste his time, but I want to ask if I can actually buy this one right now, because it says special order on the side of it. From what I understand, special order means it was specially ordered and it's designated to another customer, and I can't just buy it off the lot. But this is a 2023 Maverick XLT Trimmer Editions, all-wheel drive. MSRP on it's $34,195. They have an uplift fee, whatever that is, it's $6,000. So total price here, if I can get it, is $40,195 for this Ford Maverick. All right, so it's true. They do exist. There's ones brand new. They've got an extra charge of $6,000, but if you want to buy one, it looks like you can find one if you just get to the right place. And how they were able to get it is they had that one that was on special order, but the customer literally just canceled on it. So they put it out for sale just as soon as they got it. They literally just canceled on it like yesterday, and I'm sure they're going to sell that one today. So if you want a Maverick and you want to pay about $40,000 for one, you can go there. I don't usually call out dealerships in my videos, but I'm literally going to post this video today, so if somebody's looking for a Maverick, you need to hurry and go get that one, because it's probably going to sell very soon because you just can't find them. Now I know that Ford doesn't really care about this. They're publicly traded. They live and die quarter to quarter. So they need to pad their bottom line now. And these F-150s, that's how they do it. They're not going to do it off the back of a Ford Maverick. But you know what? They're losing consumers because they're going to go to other brands and they're going to buy trucks that are cheaper, trucks that they can actually afford. Because these F-150s that are $70,000, $80,000, the average consumer cannot buy them, and you're seeing them stack up on these dealer lots. But I can say that if all these F-150s were Mavericks, one, they wouldn't be here because consumers will be buying them, but two, Ford would gain so many more customers because they're actually getting consumers what they want. And what consumers want? They want Ford Mavericks. All right, Ford, the people have spoken. Next year, if you want to sell some trucks, stop making all these F-150s. Make some Ford Mavericks. That's what we want. The people want Ford Mavericks. We want cheap trucks. And we can't pay $80,000 for these F-150s. We can't afford it. So fix it. Fix it now. Now. So, just got done talking to, oh my goodness. And now they're finally getting in it. If they can get these consumers that really want cheaper trucks into a Ford trucks, I'm literally sending out this, I'm going to. All right, so now what's the best way to actually increase sales? Not by lowering your prices, but by getting a taco van.